Hi guys, good afternoon. Alright, so I just want to make this very short and snippy. Alright, so I am Jamaican. I live in Jamaica. That's my home. Alright. I keep hearing how horrible we are. We don't follow rules, we break rules, we are not law-abiding citizens, and we don't do this and we don't do that and da 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 dee da 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 da. Alright, fine. Right? I see COVID is active in our country right now, and based on the fact that a lot of rules weren't adhered to, it's going about its business. Right? So it's spreading like wildfire. So I understand. Alright. I'm going to just show something and then I'll explain something. Alright, so this is my mask. Alright. I'm in somebody else's country, and if I go outside, there's a sign that says I need a mask. If I go to the supermarket, you have persons at the front door and you can't enter. It doesn't matter if you're starving, if you're suffering, if you're dying, and there's a little juice in that store to save your life. You're not getting it. You cannot enter the store without a mask. If I go to the pharmacy and my son, who everybody knows is blind and impaired and hearing impaired, and if I wanted to get some medication to help his blindness, or if I run out of his eye drops or stuff, right, if I run out of his many eye drops, I can't refill it, because guess what? The pharmacy policy is that I need to wear a mask. I guess you can wear a gloves. You should wear a gloves, but I don't see the gloves as the biggest factor, because I see everybody without their gloves, but they have on a mask. All right. Fine. Say this to say, our country Jamaica, my country Jamaica, we have a law problem. And if you can be driving and a cop pull you over and the cop say to you left or right, and you guys work out a deal and move on, fine. If I'm alright here, if I need to cross the street and I just run out in the street and I just cross the road and I put up my hand and the car stop and then give away, right? If I need if there's a virus outbreak and I don't have the owners of these establishments say, listen, get your mask, you cannot enter. Let me tell you, if you have a stitch, bend, sew, whatever, me know, so we have to go get it, because guess what? The supermarket are go lock. There's no rules in place. You have 1,000 people group up outside the supermarket and 5 masks. That don't make no sense. If I come here, I remember one time I was crossing the road. And when I was crossing the road, as I said, I don't know the man country. I don't know the country, but I have to learn. I'm crossing the road, and while I'm crossing the road, guess what happened? Somebody stopped me and said, no, you can't cross with the baby like that, if a police see you, they can charge you. I'm not from here, I'm new here. And I said, I'm in charge, and he said, that's called jaywalking. So that means you can't just put up yourself and not run across the road with a child. You have to follow the right road in terms of go to the little black and white line, and if you need to cross that, you press the little something and it make you walk and you move on and whatever. Fine. We don't have jaywalking. We have jaywalking in Jamaica, because I didn't know about jaywalking. I know about it now. Right? We don't have nobody back our head as sanctioned these laws. I see people break, a famous person who came down and said he lied about whatever, and then he was fined $100. That law was from 19 Philip. We're in 2020 now, you have a law functioning from 1966. So these law, I don't know if it's 1966, I'm just quoting. I'm just making up a figure. But I'm saying if we're in year 2020, and we're still using laws that guide us from 1955, 54, or 1920, 1985, in the 19s, in a 2020 now. So we can't have some laws all 20 years ago and it says, all right, if you shoot a man, you go to prison for 2 years. So 2020 now, the killing might have gotten more vicious. So you're going to give that man that same 2 years, because the law of 20 years ago state that when does the law get updated? When does everybody come together and adhere to rules. Most of the time, as I said, I come here and I do the people in jaywalking. And me never know about jaywalking. But I'm saying, most of the time we don't understand the rules of countries. So we get in a trouble. And if you notice, most time we come, enough of we Jamaicans end up at jail and prison. And sometimes I'm not nothing big, But we just don't understand because it's too left a country. And we don't have no rules. Alright, alright, look at this. I had to get Aiden. When I came to the airport, I never had a car seat. Jamaicans, unless they own a vehicle. But most people don't really, me not go in a one taxi with 5 people and carry a car seat. Right? So, we understand on some levels. We don't have it like no other countries, but me just show you something. And they say, we love say, put 3 people in our back. And if you see most car pass, you have 4 people around at the back. You rarely see 3 at the back. You start here, yeah, boy, you have to put extra somebody because the gas price and this and you hear all sorts of stuff. I'm just saying, fine. If you need a car seat to usher your child and whatever, and that's a part of the rule, it no matter what we have to do as mothers, we have to get a car seat. But it's not implemented. There are no strict implementations. You come and you have your baby in your hand. You just go about your business. I know sometimes I see all people and make fun and have the baby at the front of the car and drive. There's no rules, there's no laws. So now the virus is out and everybody wants the country to be the perfect country. It cannot work. It cannot work. It's like a woman dating a guy and every man she meets, he beats her. The next man she meets, if that man is going to hold his hand to hug her, she's going to be going like this because she's not used to being hugged. If our country doesn't follow rules and laws, if the bigger heads not following rules and laws, if big heads are doing all the wrongs and they're walking about and doing interviews and everything, when the little man you break something simply, they're jail. You know, if you do nothing for your little man land up a prison, but the big man them where take the bulk of the money and the wax of the stuff, they're walking about, they must still conduct interview, then get all big positions in a different organizations. So, me understand, so as I said, the Prime Minister must have it hard. He's going to have it very difficult. And as I said, it's not perfect because me see make mistakes too. Me see a lot of things going on with this virus thing and them are throw it out on people. But sometimes the head, because if you're the head and you implement something, listen. When you talk, I just saw it go, no matter how it won't go. Because you're the head, I mean, understand so you can't contain everybody. But because the country already is not a law-abiding place, that's why when the Prime Minister talk, it makes no difference. People say they love the Prime Minister and they respect the Prime Minister, but it's clear. I see an interview with a prominent person saying, "Es your mother," and prominent persons. And when the little boy did say it, I'm sure that little boy was locked up in a 5 seconds. I saw policeman with video camera. I made the world say, "Oh, we just pick him up." But the prominent person who said this on big interview, I'm sure she's probably home relaxing. Where are the rules and laws? And at the same SM mother to the Prime Minister. But the poor man had to feel it. But the rich walk away. You break big rules and laws of the country, you're not going to quarantine, but what? You pay a $100 fine. But if me and you broke it now, we have to lock up for 2 weeks in a one quarantine place and we complain all we want, but that's how the system go. So the system doesn't work for the poor. And as I said, the virus is running about. I did a video on virus. It's running about. See my king over there? Right? It's running about. It's doing its own thing and we care. But we are expecting that everybody is going to conform when it's too late. And as I mean, it's not totally too late. It can be helped. But it's too late. It's too late. This virus has gone through the dogs. I remember when it was coming from 10 to 20. I know it's close to 200. And it's going to get worse. Because we still don't know how to conform. And I say, my mask, I cannot go outside if my head is hurting me and I stop at the pharmacy right now. If I don't have on a mask, I cannot get a prescription filled. Why we can't do the same thing in Jamaica? You're bombarding the supermarket. If you don't have a mask, you can't go into shop. Right? We have to learn. And as I said, the Prime Minister don't have nothing to do with that because we are grown people. We are grown people. And we're dying. And as the doctor said, you're going to be a time when the ghetto place, then we have 100 people in one room. You have the dead bodies. So you have to stay out a door. I've seen that. The persons had the dead bodies inside, and because the corpse was smelling, they had to stay outside, which means they are getting infected outside because they had to use their house as storages. You're going to be walking past people in Hertfordshire and bodies are going to be falling. That's that's where you want it to be. You're going to Hertfordshire and there's dead body. You go every little corner, there's a dead body hidden. So we have to contain this. And as I said, rules and laws was not established before in Jamaica. Me no born can't really know rules and laws. Me hear about it. But most of the time, nobody no conform. So I'm saying, when is it that we are going to get to the place where we conform? And no, everybody has said Jamaica people this and we not adhere to rules. As I said, if a policeman stop you say left and right, and you say left and right, you get a ticket and go. You drive, you not even need seatbelt. You have a kid in the car, you don't need a car seat. Hello, when me come, me never have no car seat, and me have to find it. I called an Uber one day, and the Uber wasn't going to pick me up because I never had a car seat for the baby. Another one gave me the opportunity, but she said, listen, I know this is important because you're stuck because I was out. So I said, okay, get your car seat. I had to get one. When I got picked up from the airport, the person had to come with it. Or if I had to travel with it, I come back with it. And even with the 3 suitcases, the car seat and the stroller, when I come to the airport, I have to struggle with them because I can't land in a next man's country without the car seat. They not take you up. Nobody not take no ticket. So if laws and rules were not maintained before, why do we think now it's going to work? And that's a question we need to ask and stop saying we are idiot and we are fool and whatever. Enough people who me see I go and let them know laws and rules, and when they come in our next man country, me see them a conform. Me see enough people that they don't at JA and the whole way around while, and when they come up and say we want different somebody. I mean not ask nobody. So as me say, people who stop say we are idiot and we are fool, because guess what? We not grow up on no rules and laws. And that's exactly why the impact is like this now. Nobody just no business. 100 people get out one door and the mask. No, 2 with a mask. That makes sense? Only think long and ponder upon when me say, I don't care who want to eat. I don't care who's upset with what I just said. I cannot go outside without this on my face. Nobody is giving me any service here without this on my face.